It's now midnight and we've only got one result in Northern Ireland so far, and that's Lady Sylvia Herman in North Down. In the rest of the UK, Labour has taken an early lead, having won 3 seats.
Okay, thanks for having time to talk to us.
Thanks very much.
How are you feeling?
Tired. 5 o'clock this morning we're up getting the posters into the polling centre, and it's been a long day, but it's been a great day. It's been a great day just for the experience, if nothing else. We've really enjoyed the whole campaign. It's been very, very good.
How are you feeling about Labour's winning so far in England, even though it is early days?
I've heard none of the polls at the moment from England, but last I heard that Cameron was actually sitting on 309 seats, so he has the ability to maybe start looking at coalition. Although, personally, I believe if there is a form of split government, we'll have another general election in 9 months.
And how are you feeling about your own votes here?
The turnout has been much lower than we expected. I mean, we were expecting a low turnout, but even then, I think it's been 30% in some areas. So it's challenging, but then politics at the moment is challenging because there's been so much happening that people are unhappy with. Then they're making their voices heard, and we need to then respond to that as politicians. And hopefully, we can sort ourselves out, clean up our shop, and get out there and do the job we're supposed to do.
Okay, well, thank you very much again.
Thanks very much, Jeff. Take care.
Hello, we're here in the King's Hall where the announcements for South Belfast and West Belfast are about to be made. We also received news that the story of the night Naomi Long has taken Peter Robinson's seat in East Belfast. We've also learned that Pat Doherty has taken a seat and that Jeffrey Donaldson has retained his seat as MP for Lagan Valley.
Okay, so have any of the votes tonight surprised you?
I was very surprised by East Belfast. I think Naomi had a chance, but I didn't think she was actually going to get it, so fair play to her. It's a good night for post-conflict politics, so we're seeing more people like her coming up the ladder, you know. I think that certainly surprised me.
Are you happy with any votes? So how have the Green Party votes gone?
Well, we haven't actually got any declarations yet. It's hard to tell right now, but we're getting some word from across the water that Caroline Lucas is very likely to become the first Green MP, so we're very happy about that. And once you get the first one in, you've broken the glass ceiling of credibility, and after that others will follow. But you have to remember there was only 20 years between the first Labour MP and the first Labour government, so anything's possible.
Jerry, quick word. Are you surprised it's as tight as it appears?
Well, I was just relaxing, just watching what's coming in. It's a bit hard to know what exactly is happening. You're much better as usual, much better informed than me, even.
Well, the prediction is that your boxes are going to be as correspondingly replenished this time as on previous outings. How much satisfaction would that give you?
Well, if that is the case, then we'll wait on until the count's finished. It's a very humbling experience, and you know, we fought a good campaign. We went forward with a manifesto which was about the future, and I like to think that we've been given a good fresh mandate to do work in the next 5 years.
Let me ask you, what are you getting from around Northern Ireland at this point in time? Are you getting any insider information which is foreign to us at this moment in time?
Well, as far as we can tell, the Sinn Féin vote is out. We don't know, of course, where the votes of our opponents are. So it's impossible to get a clear picture. It's just, you know, it's only an hour and a half or so into the count.
What about an area like Fermanagh South Tyrone? Are you hearing anything from your
except
people down
that our vote's out, but we don't know about the Tory vote.
Jerry, how's your vote looking here in West Belfast? What have you heard?
Well, I've only talked briefly to some of our people. Our vote's out. We're satisfied with that, but I don't have any of the details.
Have you any idea whether you've improved on your vote or whether your vote is worse than last time?
Well, I wouldn't use the word worse in any circumstances. We took 70% of the vote in West Belfast the last time. It'll be hugely difficult to increase on that, but the vote isn't counted yet. I'm satisfied. I was satisfied today going around all of the polling stations talking to the people who were voting. So but let the counters finish the count before we make any predictions about any of this. Right, thank you. Thanks, everyone.
You're right.
How do you think that your votes have gone for Sinn Féin?
Well, we don't know the detail of the vote yet, but we do know that our vote is out. And the only one that I heard for definite, that Pat Doherty's polling very well. But I haven't heard any, even within my own constituency. We have no detailed breakdown yet.
So you're not feeling confident about the Sinn Féin vote?
No, you can't take the electorate for granted. But at the same time, you know, if you have embeddedness within communities and you're working in tandem with campaigning groups, and if you respect the electorate, that they will come out in polling day. So I'm confident that we will do well, but I just can't give you the detail of all of that. And you know, leaving aside the number crunching, this is about politics. It's about getting a new mandate. It's about equality. It's about continuing the work that we've been doing for some time.
Do you think that you did enough campaigning, like towards young people as well? Because I don't really know what you've done towards young people, because I didn't hear anything.
Well, we have a very active youth organisation, Ogre Sinn Féin. We see, and this sounds a bit cliche, you know, young people are clearly the future. So you know, maybe there's a generation gap in there, but within the Sinn Féin organisation, I like to think that the young people in our organisation are working with their peer groups, and you know, I'm quite happy at any time to work with, to debate with, to discuss with, to listen to take advice from, and criticism from young people.
Okay.
All right.